be here.
Keep telling me.
Well, my name is Ben Strength, and I had a bit of what you would consider probably an awkward childhood. I had a hardworking single dad, but I also had a stay-at-home mom. But my mom was like an extremist stay-at-home mom. She stayed at her house all the time I was growing up and never came to visit me. My family's pretty white trash. I'm throwing you a bit of a curveball there. But my family had really low expectations for me growing up. Like, they didn't even expect me to graduate high school. Like, when they found out about it, they were really excited. Like, they didn't go, but they were like really excited for me, you know? And, you never really outgrow like white trashness. Like, I mean, I could land like a six-figure gig working at Goldman Sachs, but I'm gonna be still cashing my payroll checks at the Money Tree, you know? I mean, serious, I'm making, $600,000 a year, but I'm still off some, yacht in the Mediterranean dipping my Vienna fingers into like Diet Shasta. I know, it was tough growing up. Like, obviously we're insanely poor, so we had to move a lot. And it's not that like moving is hard, but like moving in the middle of the night is like really tough. And a lot of things you never want to hear your father say to you, and that's like, hey son, put the house in drive. I don't know. I didn't have a mom at home, so we had to have some babysitters. We had some shady babysitters because we didn't have the money. And we had this guy, he was the only babysitter actually willing to pay my dad to babysit me. And no, Ted was a really cool guy. Ted was a 42-year-old with a degree in bird watching and an ankle bracelet that beeped like every 30 seconds, or when he came near me. But we'd play like normal, babysitter activities like Hungry Hippos and Trivial Pursuit and Strip Candyland. No, it's cool. Everybody wins in Strip Candyland, but like especially Ted, No. Afterwards we play Sorry, so it was all right. I don't know. Growing up, I go to my friend's house, and I'd always envy like things they'd have, really fancy, awesome stuff like Sega Genesis and like in-ground pools and like both parents. Don't laugh at that. It's okay. Yeah, it's all right. It's a comedy show. We didn't have money for like real frivolous things growing up, like an orthodontist or like toothpaste. If you get too close to me, my gums are kind of red. It looks like I'm chewing on a clown nose up here. But my teeth are actually really sensitive. Like last week I bit into a powdered donut and like damn near lost consciousness. True story. I actually remember when I was a kid, I'd go into my dentist office and I wouldn't floss very much, so like I'd bleed out a bit. It looked like something from like Bloodsport 2 going on in there. I recently lost like 70 pounds actually, which I'm pretty pumped about. I know, right? Some gym membership cost right there. No, but I get really discouraged because like I'll see like these TV infomercials like with the before and after, which are like so deceiving. Like on the left it's like usually me, and then on the right it's like Bob Harper from like The Biggest Loser. But like like never show a time frame, which is bullshit. If they do, it's like you don't believe it. It's like always like on the left there's like a black guy, on the right there's like an Asian kid. Like, wow, you lost 145 pounds and changed races. Awesome. I mean, you're a worse driver now, but you're not gonna get pulled over for it, so. I don't know. I never look at ease, like, because of the teeth and the, being, like, awkwardly poor. People either assume I'm, like, looking for a missing child, or, like, I caused a missing child. Right. I actually got a pretty awesome job lately, speaking of being awkward. I got a job working in the graveyard shift at Denny's on Gower Gulch in Hollywood. Who's been there drunk? Yeah, it's a trick question. No one's been there sober. You're okay. But like, I'll hear things at that place that I wouldn't hear like in any fine dining establishment. Like I'm not walking in like a Wolfgang Puck's working there, and the manager comes up. He's like, "Hey Ben, do you mind topping off the water for the table 7 with a transsexual dressed up like a clown with a SARS mask?" Anybody else wonder who the fuck Denny is? Nobody? Who the fuck is Denny? Like seriously, was Denny like some drunk asshole that got kicked out of every restaurant he like ever stepped foot into? Tried to scrape together like $5,000, start his own restaurant where only drunk assholes are actually welcome. Working at Denny's is funny though. It pisses me off sometimes because the complaints are like so unjustifiable. Like I'll walk up to a table and the girl will be like, "Excuse me, sir, the food is cold." "Ma'am, you've been sleeping for 4 hours." Thanks, you guys. That's my time. Keep it short. Thank you so much.
Give her best strength. Yeah. Very funny. All right, so I'm gonna bring your last contestant for the evening. Please get up for AJ Emick. Amick. Sorry, I fucked up. I should have just read this name. My bad. Let's start over again. What's up, guys? So I'm gonna bring your last contestant for the evening. Please go up for AJ Emick, everybody.
Alright, before I get started with my stupid comedy thing, I just want to say that I'm really happy to